Why exols are the worst fandom? Exols and armies. Good question. 2017, 2018, that was the year of like toxic vibes and hate it. So let's just not go back there. Usually the people that like hate on each other are not the most mature, I would say. How is EXO doing? That's a good question. I actually ask myself that every single day. Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm an exol and this channel's autocomplete interview. I think there's gonna be a lot of like questions about like drama and stuff with exols and other fandoms, but we're gonna see. Okay, here we go. I have my iPad here. Okay, so the first question is exol's meaning. Exol is the name that we were given by SM Entertainment. It's the fandom name of a group called EXO. They're really good. You should check them out. And it's called exol. I don't know if they're gonna ask me later, but because we used to have exo K and exo M, and so the L is between the K and the M, and it means exo love. Exol's birthday, it's the 5th of August of 2014. So yeah, it's been a while. Exilis Day. I don't think that's related to what we're doing here, so I'm just gonna skip that one. Exols and armies. Good question. I don't know how to answer that. It's just complicated. For me, it's not, because I'm good with both and I don't care really about the drama and whatnot. But let's just say it's a complicated relationship, but because there's people that make it complicated. It's not because it should be complicated. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but I think it's pretty clear. EXO L BTS. Again, I guess it's the same answer. Why are exols called Eris? Eri is a nickname that we were given by Baekhyun. It comes from the L in Korean. It's like El, and so they go like Eri, like Eria, like it's a nickname that Baekhyun gave us. Exols hate BTS. I'm sure there are exols that hate BTS. I personally don't hate anyone, but there are exols that hate BTS and there are armies that hate exols because they are both really popular groups, and I guess there's a competition, so it's bound to happen. Usually the people that like hate on each other are not the most mature, I would say. At least I don't think they are, because instead of enjoying, you know, the music and the artist, they just focus on the drama. So I don't think that's mature, but you know, there are exols that hate BTS. Why are exols called eggs, as in eggs? That's actually how haters call exols. Like someone who wanted to mention exols but did not want to actually mention them on Twitter used the word egg and like eggs, and so it just stayed like that for haters. I think it's funny, people who are so petty like that. I just laugh because I don't know what else I should do. But yeah, it exists, and we get called eggs from time to time. Why exols are the worst fandom? I don't consider exols the worst fandom. I don't think there is a better or worse fandom, and the reason why is because the polls in which these like things come out, like these statements come out, are just biased as fuck. These kind of polls mean absolutely nothing. There's a lot of people hating on exols and also other fandoms, so I think it was bound to happen. But like I don't think we are the worst fandom. I do think we have really bad people in the fandom, but I feel like every fandom has bad people. But we also are really nice people, and I think I should point out that the EXO fandom is kind of old now because EXO debuted in 2012, and like the fans that still are here, I don't think they're gonna be like new fans. Like I just discovered EXO because they are not like working that much, so we are old people. Like I'm 21, I think we are kind of like a mature fandom now, so I'm not gonna say we are the worst fandom. Exols are toxic. It depends on how you look at it, and it depends on who you've met. I'm not a toxic person. I haven't met toxic people in the fandom, but I'm sure there are. Maybe back in the day where like EXO and BTS were like competing and stuff, there was a lot of toxicity coming from both. I think at least that's what I lived and felt coming from both fandoms, I mean. But you shouldn't generalize a fandom. So there is toxic people in the EXO-L fandom, but there's also toxic people everywhere else. So why are EXO-Ls called X? Already explained that. Why are EXO-Ls called Eddies? Also explained that. Okay, why is EXO richer than BTS? I'm not sure they are. I don't think they are. Maybe they, I don't know. I don't know if they are, but if they are, maybe it's because they've been like in the industry for a longer time. I know the EXOs have like investments, and there's a lot of members that did solo albums, which gives them a lot of money too. A lot of them also did musicals, which are also really like, they earn a lot of money from that. Like, I don't know if this is true, but I don't have any explanation. Why is EXO so popular? I don't know if they are right now. I feel it's a group that everyone knows because they've changed so many things and they've achieved so many records, and they've broke kind of like the path of K-pop around 2013, 2014. So I think they are like a legendary group, and that's why they are popular. But right now, I don't think they are popular, in my opinion. I mean, they are. Okay, they are, but if you compare them to BTS, they're not. The public of EXO is way different from the public of BTS and, you know, Blackpink. So they are popular, but in a different way, I would say. Why is EXO in China? I would like to ask him myself, but I don't have the pleasure. I think he's in China because at the time, I think there were a few like political issues with South Korea and China, and that's why he stayed in China. But then he started his own company. He's really successful there, so I don't think it makes much sense to like go back, and with the pandemic it's also really difficult. So I just think it's the place he has to be right now. Why is EXO going downhill? I'm not gonna answer that question because I don't think they're going downhill. If you measure an artist by the numbers, it's okay. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna measure the artist by the stuff they release, and I think EXO is at one of the best moments of their careers. They are making and writing their own music. They are choosing what style and what genre they wanna pursue, and they are just being themselves, which at the end of the day is what I like about an artist. So I'm not gonna say they are going downhill. So I'm just gonna say this is false. They are not. Why is EXO inactive? There's a few members fighting for their country in the military service. So there's just 4 members right now here, like in there. So they just can't do much. Also, SM is shit. So that's also a reason why they are inactive. Why is EXO product more stable? I don't know. The fandom, I feel like it has always been really stable with like album sales and like views and whatnot, but I don't know the reason. Maybe we just unconditionally love EXO. Why is EXO better than BTS? Okay, it's really disgusting to compare artists and like say this one is better, this one is better. I think it's actually what you like and prefer. EXO is not better than BTS, and BTS is not better than EXO. But as a person, you might like one better than the other. So there's a fucking pigeon. Shit. There was a fucking pigeon, and like the window was open. Oh, okay. I like different stuff from different groups, but saying someone is better than the other, I don't think that's okay. Both BTS and EXO have good and bad things, and you just gotta choose what you prefer. Or you might enjoy both. That's also a possibility. So let's just not say one is better than the other, because that's where the toxicity starts and not worth it. We've been there. 2017, 2018, that was the year of like toxic vibes and hate it. So let's just not go back there. Why is EXO not as popular as BTS? That's a good question. I don't know. I've always thought that SM did not properly promote them. I feel like they've always kind of like believed in like the stable sales and just how faithful the fandom was, and they just didn't put much effort into like making them bigger, I think. How is EXO doing? That's a good question. I actually ask myself that every single day. I think they're doing great. I mean, Xiumin has COVID, so I don't think he's doing great. The other members are just, I think, doing like a 15-day quarantine, I think, even though they tested negative. And then there's a few of them that are also in the military service and just doing their stuff. So I would like to know how they're doing, but I don't know, and I hope they're doing well. How old is EXO members? They range from 1990 to 1994. The Magne Sehun is from April, I believe, 1994. So yeah. How long is EXO contract? I think it's about to like expire. I think after they come back from the military, it's gonna be 2 years. So I think it's gonna be 2026 or so, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to know. How much is EXO concert ticket? It's really expensive. It's so expensive, you have no idea. And you're probably not going to be able to buy it because the last concert they had, the tickets were out in like 0.2 seconds. So it's so expensive, but you're not going to be able to buy it. How old is EXO Chen? He was born in 1992, so do your maths. How old is EXO Baekhyun? He's from the 6th of May of 1992, so again, do your maths. But in Korea, he's 30. So this was an exol answering the most searched questions about EXO and exols. Hopefully you found it interesting and you agree with me on the majority of points. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, I'm really sorry. And if you liked it so much, please subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I just opened a new one because I had like my normal person Instagram, but I have my friends there and they don't know about this channel and I am too scared to like talk about it. And so I just opened a new one where I'm gonna be doing stuff that I like, but I don't want other people to see. So it's kind of secret, but you can follow it because you are here. I have issues. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much. Bye.